have the B3 Electric blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist, weighing in at 146 pounds, from Phoenix, MMA, XLavinceo Jackson! And fighting out of the Redker home team red corner. He's a mixed martial artist, weighing in at 145 pounds, from Harris Holt Martial Arts, Thomas Sixberry! All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get three giant aroos. Spartans, prepare for glory! All right.
Alrighty, JT. Back to MMA we go. XLavinceo Jackson, Thomas Sixberry. XLavinceo out of Phoenix MMA, Corey Robinson in his corner and his brother. And I got a chance to catch up with Thomas Sixberry before. He very Nick Diaz style in his interview.
Really?
I had a chance to talk. Very,
I like that.
Oh,
what a beautiful takedown.
I was worried
about
that was a huge takedown. I was really worried about the neck of XLavinceo when he was in that guillotine there. I mean, that was such a hard slam.
Keep your head above his head, XLavinceo. Head above head.
Yeah, that's fantastic corner work out of Coach Corey there. Fantastic corner work. Really job well done of Thomas getting back up to his feet. And he's fighting out of a team that I admire a lot, the Harris Holt guys. He's got a former opponent of mine, Alexander Shank, and his coach, Jacob Kilburn, in the corner. Two guys I respect a ton. And expect a come-forward striking style out of Sixberry. And all these Harris Holt guys, you have to kill them to get them out of there, trust me. A hard takedown again by XLavinceo.
Catching that kick and
the second takedown of the evening. Sixberry trying his best to work back up.
Yeah, without that cage behind him, it's going to be tricky.
XLavinceo doing a good job of holding tight and riding here.
He's working himself back to the cage so that he can walk up. At least that's hopefully the plan. Hard to believe both these guys are 145. Sixberry looks substantially bigger.
When he posts a hand, take away his post. Take away his hand. Take away his wrist.
Yeah, Coach Corey saying to take away that post, take away that wrist when he starts to get up. He was imploring him for the mount earlier. Sixberry's going to work his way back into his feet here, but hard shots landed by XLavinceo. And expect him to be able to win these battles in these tight clinch positions, especially when there's a lot of strength involved. XLavinceo looks very strong. Hard knee there by Sixberry. But XLavinceo doing a good job of keeping him. That's a solid trip. Couldn't get the double, so he went to option 2 into that little trip. Well done, but Sixberry threatening a little triangle. And he's 60% of the way there. He needs to rip that arm out of there. And
that's awful close.
His shoulder
is. Get that arm across, right?
His shoulder's out. He's going to hold him here. He's not going to be able to work too much, but I don't think it's going to get. I would be shocked if he gets a submission from here. Look, if you can notice from our angle, especially his left shoulder being on the outside there, that's going to prevent this a little bit.
Just get that inside of the
triangle. Yeah, he did a good enough job of ripping his arm out, but he's going to eat some shots here, and he's going to stay here. It's not going to be an ideal position. It's one of those things that could possibly turn the tide of the judging in one round. And yet, what I noticed too is, Sixberry doing a great job of holding on to his own leg there. It's not even really a triangle as much as almost like a rubber guard position. Either way, a very good job of utilizing the attributes and tools that he has in comparison to XLavinceo. And Jacob Kilburn, he does a good job there. I don't know if you heard him say that's all around good job. Those are little psychology tricks that really do work in the eyes of the judges.
Sure, judges hear that too. They have ears, right?
When it's a 50-50 round and you hear a coach say that, that could be enough sometimes to sway a judge.
Would you think 3 takedowns, though, is enough to seal the deal for XLavinceo on this one?
The damage that XLavinceo did came from the slams, right? So those were hard takedowns, in which case that will benefit XLavinceo. But you never know what a judge is looking at. Outside of those slams, XLavinceo did not land a ton of damage. And Sixberry, I wouldn't say he was close to finishing the fight there, but he landed a lot of little insignificant strikes at the end of the round. So I would lean towards XLavinceo, but again, JT, we saw 30-27 earlier.
That 30-27, I saw your face. That was crazy.
So you never know. And
a split decision was one thing, but to have the split decision decided on a 30-27 was a little weird. I don't know who had that second round.
When I heard.
Red, you ready? Yeah. Blue, you ready? Round 2, fight!
When I heard that, I knew who won the fight because I knew that first round was probably for sure, you know. But back to our fight, Sixberry doing a good job getting in the face of Valencio. Valencio answering back. Yeah, Sixberry looks super proprioceptive from there. He looks like a Harris Holt fighter, and that's a very big compliment. He looks exactly what the Harris Holt fighters look like. I mean, to a T. Nice, tight combos. Now, once he starts feeling himself, watch for the spin. Once he really starts feeling himself, you might see a spinning back kick, something crazy out of him. He's starting to really push Valencio back. Valencio's not looking so good here now. Valencio's got to circle up his cage. He needs to get back to the wrestling well
I
here.
was just going to say, I wonder when Lavencio's going to shoot. Because he's definitely getting the worst side of his exchanges on his feet.
Try not to stay too, we don't need to be doing this for too long, Valencio.
Good body shot by Lavencio.
Oh, and a hard little lead hook there by Valencio. And the coach of Valencio, Corey, imploring him to take the center, Very important. Nice job there. Hard shots landed by both guys there. I saw the right hook connect of Valencio, leaving a mark immediately on the face of Sixberry, and a hard shot there.
You could hear that shot.
Yeah, that was a hard shot.
Meaty body kick.
Yeah, and Corey's he's like, you're scoring, you just need more of it, you know? You just got to make sure you're not getting outscored here. And that's a nice little jab by Valencio. Nice low kick there by Sixberry. What another awesome fight name, by the way. Oh, and a nice combo by Sixberry. Yeah, and Valencio's got to get his back off the cage here. It's just not a good optic.
Sixberry's landing at will right now from range.
Nice combo.
Yeah, Sixberry with some great boxing work.
45 seconds, 45 seconds.
Yeah, Sixberry really unloaded there, right next to us. Nice little lead hook landed by Sixberry. The coaches of Sixberry saying he's looking for a way out. Give it to him.
30 seconds, Lavenceo.
Let's see if he can give him that way out.
Close round, Lavenceo. Let's go.
It is a close round. I would once again agree with the coach of Valencio. This is a close round, but Sixberry's starting to kind of take over in the striking here.
20 seconds, Lavenceo.
And you wonder if Lavencio's gas tank is maybe a little drained. Why he didn't go for any takedowns this round? Well, he had such success, 3 takedowns in the first.
Sure, and maybe he's kind of taking the round off, gonna come back strong in 3. But the thing is, and we're gonna have to mute ourselves here shortly in between rounds, but we'll get back to it in a second. And we'll keep talking a little bit, at least quietly over the mic here. But Sixberry did a really good job of really starting to take over. He needs to just come in with more of that. But everybody has their own attributes, right? And Valencio is incredibly strong, incredibly explosive, but obviously, that sometimes comes with the downside of, being a short burst athlete. So we'll see if he can muster up the energy going into round 3.
Yeah, Sixberry having great success at range. If he can keep Valencio on the outside, eating those jabs, eating those 1-2s, I think he's got a great shot to finish out this 3rd round. Potentially sweep all 3 rounds, depending on how the judges saw round number 1.
Red, you ready? Blue, you ready? Round 3, fight!
All right, here we go, round number 3 in a very close fight. Valencio Jackson, Thomas Sixberry.
Yes, Lavenceo, the time is now. But I need you
Looked
to be
like a very,
assertive.
very
Not
possibly a
countering.
round
You
1
want
for
to
Valencio,
assert-
round 2 for Sixberry. Valencio got hurt there. He got stumbled there. Valencio really has to get back to the wrestling here. Thomas is gonna pick him apart on the feet here. Especially when Valencio starts to settle his feet. That's when he's starting to have real issues. He's got to keep his feet moving.
Yes, Lavencio, very good. You control the initiative.
Yeah, both men seemingly content to stand at range and trade.
Sixberry really starting to feel himself. Did a little bit of a
There's that
nice,
takedown.
yeah. And
It seems like he can get it at will.
Let's see if Sixberry can keep making him work here. Sixberry has to stay moving here. Stay moving. Keep working. He just needs to keep making him work here. If Valencio can ride out this time, he is going to win this fight. Sixberry knows that. He has to keep moving here. He has to keep working. If Valencio can just stay on top here and start to pass even, and the defensive jiu-jitsu though, once again, outside of the takedown, Valencio not scoring a ton.
Right.
And so here we go. If Sixberry can hold this triangle and do a little bit of damage or do what he did in round one, you know, he might have a good option here. It's very similar to round one. Again, the elbow of Valencio is out though, and now he's using it to pass. He needs the pass here. He needed that big time. He's got to really settle here. Sixberry's got to go crazy here. Sixberry's got to get desperate, whatever it takes, even if it costs him here. Yeah, he's got to do something here. Sixberry doing exactly what he needs to be doing, but both guys doing kind of exactly what they need to be doing right now, honestly. Good job by
Sixberry back to his feet.
Electing to throw strikes, but it's going to allow him to get back to his feet. Valencio needs to go back to the wrestling game. If Valencio can secure another takedown to do that again, he'll win this fight. If Sixberry can put some shots, land some more shots here, he's got this fight. This is anybody's fight. 1 minute to go, JT.
1 minute left in what's been a really good and really close fight. If I'm Lavencio's coach, I'm imploring him to take him down one more time.
One more time.
Take him down one more time, Lavencio, and you got this fight. But Lavencio, to his credit, he's got to be tired. This is the end of a very grueling 3-round fight.
Lavencio is exhausted. And I mean, hey, look, brother, I've been there and I was exhausted too. So 3 rounds in, that's to be expected. But going to be a fantastic learning experience for both fighters here. I mean, both these guys grew tonight in the cage.
Big shots landed by Sixberry.
Sixberry finishing the fight strong.
10 seconds to go in this fight.
Lavencio doing a good job of slipping it there. Again, one more big takedown, but I just don't think Lavencio is going to have that in him. That's a great fight, JT.
All right, before you leave to go interview, who you got?
That's brother. That's why I don't like to be a judge. That's anybody's fight right there. Anybody's fight.
Great fight, guys. Great fight.
Hollering at my old homies, see how they was doing now. Ain't seen them since I left, and that was in 2009. Same junkies on the corner, ain't no change but the time. Mama hollering at them, saying, ask me for a dime. See my old classmate, Allie hit the line. He heard me take my office, he was ballin' at the time. But the streets done got the best of him, now he ain't even trying. I asked one of them, what was his plans on getting out? He looked at me kinda puzzled, guess that's why it's called a child. I go to show some love and show them it's another round. Tell them about my testimony and how Jesus came about. Yeah, I'ma be the church. I said I'ma be the church. Yeah, I'ma be the church.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, what a fight. Let's give these guys a big round of applause. Wow. Tremendous fight. So, we're going to go to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores at 29-28, blue. Judge number 2 scores at 29-28, red. And judge number 3 scores at 29-28. For the winner by split decision, in the red corner, Thomas Sixberry!
I am here with your winner, Thomas Sixberry. Thomas,
He came on strong with that wrestling takedown early in the fight, but you had some really crafty jiu-jitsu off your back. How you feeling right now?
I feel good. No, I'm tired, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, hey, you were marching him down, looking like a traditional Harris Holt fighter with those crisp combinations. Did you feel like you did enough to win the decision there?
I don't remember any of it.
I feel that, brother. Well, hey, one of those fights is why I'm not a judge. That was an incredible fight. When can we see you next in the Agogi?
You gotta ask him, man. He's my coach.
Will do, brother.
Best coach in Clarksville. Look at him.
One more time, let's give it up for your winner, Thomas Sixberry.